Hello, I'm Eduardo. I will be explaining an annual continuous growth rate and growth factors. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Exponential functions. Formula is Q equals f of t equals a times b to the power of t. This is the original. Before we can move on to continuous, I have to show y'all this first, so y'all know what to do. A is always going to be your initial value. B is our growth factor, or our base, and t is the unknown. Okay, now let's do exponential function continuous. Okay, this is your formula for f of t equals a times e to the power of k times t. A is your initial value, like I said. K is the continuous growth factor. E is the annual growth factor. And t is the exponent. Okay, E is also represented as 2.718, or you can put it on your calculator as E. Okay, let's do another problem. V equals 1200 times E to the power of 0.041 times T. Okay, initial value is 1200 because 1200 is your A. So you go right here, A equals initial value. So 1200 is your initial value. B is your growth factor. To get your growth factor, you have to use this formula. This formula right here, 1 plus R. 1 plus R equals, which is your growth factor, equals 1.042. And to get that, you have to do 1 plus R, which is your rate. So your rate is 0.042, which is up here. And to put that into percent wise, you grab this decimal, you move it off two places back, 1, 2. That gives you 4.2%. And that 4.2% is your annual growth rate. So it's 4.2%. So to get your growth factor, you do 1.042 equals 1 plus R. So this is your main formula to get that growth factor right there. 1 plus R. Your R is your rate, so you do 4.2% plus 1 equals 1.042. And that's your growth factor right there. Okay, here's another problem. The function describes the value in dollars of an investment in year T. What does the function tell you about the investment? Okay, here's our problem. V equals 600, parentheses 1.043, close parentheses to the power of T, okay? This is the formula we got to use, A times B to the power of T, okay? It says the initial value of the investment is 600. I said that A is always going to be your initial value, so 600 is your A, so it's your initial value. And it grows because of 1.043, it's above 1, it's bigger than 1, so it grows. If it be any number less than 1, it'll be a decay. So if it be any number less than 1, right here on grow, you would be shown as a decay. So your growth rate would be 4.3 because you do it like this. 1.043 equals 1 plus R, which is your rate. And then once you do that, it's 0.043 equals R. And to turn it into a percent, you'd have to do 4.3%, which is a percent, 4.3. So turn it into a percent, you grab your, from 0.043, you grab your decimal, you go back 1, 2 places because you did out of 100. So it'll be 4.3% in your rate. And this is the formula you should follow right here. B equals 1 plus R. So this is where you get your growth rate right here, 4.3% per year. So 600 is your initial value. You do 1.043, right, like I did up here. It's 1 plus 4, and then you subtract 1 off of it, and you get you 0.043 equals your growth rate. And then if you want to put it into percent, so you do back 4.3% equals R. There you go. Annual growth rate to a continuous growth rate. Y equals 59 parentheses 1.07 to the power of x is an annual growth form, okay? Y equals a times b to the power of x is an annual growth form. Well, a times e to the power of kx is in continual growth form. B equals e to the power of k. Okay, so you do ln 1.07, which you get it from here, equals ln e to the power of k. Ln e is equal to 0. So you could just bring down your k by itself. So ln times 1.07, or you could get it in decimal form, which is right here, is 0.067. So you bring down your 59 from up here, which is your b, and you do 59e times ln 1.07x, or if you want in decimal form, we do 59e to the power of 0.0677x, and if you want to get 0.0677 and percent wise, you get you do 0.067 times 100% equals 6.77%. So this right here is your continual annual growth formula, like form, and this right here, 6.7, is your continuous rate. So this will be increasing as it goes, and that's how you convert an annual growth rate form to a continuous growth rate right here. Thank you.